Hello dear students, wish you all very good morning. Welcome you back to English language class. Today let's begin discussion of the test paper 13. So let's begin with question number 5a. Here you know this is passage completion. You know very well here how to do. While you are doing any questions, you must follow all the steps what have been told. Okay, so here 0 number is given as example. So first of all you are going through from beginning to end, and when you are doing second reading, that time you are deciding the tense and the correct form of the word given in bracket accordingly. Okay, so an old priest told his congregation, "Next week I dash to you about the sin of dash." In bracket, preach. Number 1, preach. So next week I will preach. Preach. Preach means give lectures, especially religious. Give religious lecture. That is preach. So your next week I will preach to you about the sin of, in bracket, lying. Sin of lying. Okay. Lying. Number 3rd. So number 3rd is here. In order to make you dash my sermon. In bracket, understand. So in order to make you understand my sermon. Understand. What is sermons? Religious lecture. Sermons, religious lecture. To understand. To understand. To understand. Number 4. Number 4. I want you all to read Gospel according to Saint Mark, chapter 17. What is the Gospel? This is one Bible out of 4. Okay. So the dash Sunday, in bracket, follow. So the following Sunday. Okay. The following Sunday. Following. Number 5. Number 5 is here. As he prepared dash, in bracket, deliver his summons. So as he prepared to deliver his summons. To deliver. To deliver. Number 6. He asked for a show of hands. He wanted to know how many dash, in bracket, read. Mark 7, read. Okay. Here in bracket it is read. So he wanted to know how many dash, Mark 17, in bracket it is read. So how many had read? How many had read? Had read. 3rd form of read, that is read. Number 7. Every hand went up. The preacher dash, in bracket, smiled. So the preacher smiled. Smiled. And say, Mark has only 16 chapters. I dash, in bracket, proceed now with my summons on the sin of lying. So I proceed. Okay. Proceed. Now B. 5B. You know, in 5B you have to complete the sentence with either preposition or adverb. Okay. Generally either preposition or adverb, but sometimes you may have other word as well. Okay. So number 1, except me, no one else can work dash this vintage car. Vintage means very old. Okay. So valuable. So important. So except me, no one else can work on the vintage car. Okay. It may give meaning of repair as well. So work on. Number 2. Number 2 is here. The old man was dashed by a speeding car. So the old man was hit and come under a vehicle and died. So what is the phrase verb for that? That is run over. So over. Number 3. She dispensed the services of her aid. So she got rid of, means she removed the services of her aid. So here, what is the phrasal verb for that? Removed or got rid of, beginning with dispense, that is dispense with. Number 4 now. Number 4 is, we shall discuss the matter dash dinner. Of course, here during dinner. Okay. So the preposition for that during, when you are pressurizing during, over. During also can be said, but over. Over is the better. Over is better word. So over. When you use over, when you are emphasizing duration, then generally use over. Okay. And if you use at dinner, it means it is pre-planned. Then it can be said at dinner. I was taken dash when I heard of his death. Again there is phrasal verb, so remove this main verb also. So I was shocked. Now what is phrasal verb for shocked? Beginning with taken, that is taken aback. Taken aback. Aback. Number 6 now. So number 6 is, the principal looked dash the matter and punished the guilty. So the principal investigated the matter. So what is the phrase verb for investigated? Beginning with look, that is looked into. Looked into. Number 7. My mother dissuaded me dash going abroad. You know, here it is fixed preposition. Dissuaded me from. Okay. From. Next number, that is number 8. What is the meaning of dissuaded? Gave opinion, means gave logic, and agree someone, make someone agree to do something. Or you can say diverted one's purpose, diverted from doing something. Now the enemy has encroached dash our territory. So the enemy has encroached upon our territory. The enemy entered illegally, taken under its control. When someone keeps something under control, okay, without permission and force, then this is called encroach. Encroach upon. So here, upon. Now see, here you are joining the pair of sentences, you know very well. Of course, without using conjunction and, either or, and, but, or, so. That you have to be very careful. It is a new car, however it is reliable. Reliable means that can be trusted. So though it is not a new car, it is reliable. You know, here you first identify the concept. Then you think of the equivalent conjunction representing that concept. Any conjunction can be used representing that concept only. First thing is here you have to recognize the concept. 1, 2. It is not a new car. It is reliable. Number 2. The typist was clever. We hired the typist. So we hired the typist because he was clever. We hired the typist. Because he was clever. Now number 3. It was a steep hill. Steep hills, sharp you can say. It has many ups and downs. Okay, it's very sharp, slanting way, like this, sloping. So it was a steep hill. We had great difficulty in climbing. Again here, we had great difficulty in climbing a steep hill. Here shows region. Concept is of region. So think the equivalent conjunction showing region. So we had great difficulty in climbing because it was a steep hill, can be said. But I have made it shorter. I have used a simple sentence. We had great difficulty in climbing a steep hill. Now number 4. Eva is very clever. No problem is difficult for her. So since Eva is clever, no problem is difficult for her. Since Eva is clever, no problem is difficult. No problem is difficult for her. Okay, now number 5D. Here you have to write sentences without changing their meaning, but following the instruction given in the bracket that you know very well. So D1, he will succeed if he works regularly. Use unless. Unless he works regularly, he will not succeed. Unless he works regularly, he will